The Realme 10 Pro Plus, a new addition to the brand's signature number series, has been officially launched in India. It seems clear from the smartphone starting price at Rs 24,999 that the lineup has taken a departure from its budget route and venture into the realm of the mid-range handset. The 10 Pro Plus does offer a set of enticing specs, and it is the first phone in the country to be powered by MediaTek Dimensity 1080 SoC. It has a new flagship experience package in an affordable price tag. It's time to find out if the Realme 10 Pro Plus really comes as advertised, as what they said. Hey yo, what is up guys, it's your boy Corey back in another video, and today guys, in this video we're gonna talk about the Realme 10 Pro Plus. So anyways guys, before we go into this video, you guys can get 10% off on any item that you purchase in my merch store. The promo code will be on the screen and in the description, so make sure you all go over there and check it out. So anyways guys, let's get into this video. Just from a design and displays perspective, the Realme 10 Pro Plus shatters and boundaries of what the mid-range smartphone experience should be like. The phone is also supported by a more than decent primary camera and harbors latent low-light photography capabilities. Holding it down is the ultra-wide shooter and bloatware-laden UI. But if one was to put those aside, the Realme 10 Pro Plus shapes up to be a compelling offering just under 30,000 Rs. The Realme 10 Pro Plus certainly does turn a few heads with its design language. While I'm not really a fan of the hyperspace color variants, glittering glossy back, I do appreciate the patterns from the camera lens when looked from a different angles. Also with a weight of just 173 grams and thickness of less than 7 1/8 meters, the device is one of the thinnest and lightest smartphone on the market. When you realize the Realme 10 Pro Plus also houses a 5000 mAh battery on the inside, the volume rocker and power button on this side are quite slim and follow the great general outlook of the device. Other elements include USB Type-C port, a speaker grill, and a dual SIM slot at the bottom. The phone has a stereo sound setup with earpiece facilitating this functionality. There is no distinct camera housing to enclose the 10 Pro Plus optional setup. Coming now to the Realme 10 Pro Plus display, and I have to say that the company has not disappointed at all. The front of the device sees a curved AMOLED panel, a first in the segment, adding the phone's premium look. Also the display is capable of refreshing at 120 HD, which is always nice to see, and offer FHD resolution. Realme has tried to maximize the screen real estate without increasing the device footprint, resulting in extremely slim bezels. The screen itself is turned for your viewing pleasure with features like HDR10+ certification and contrast ratio and 950 nux peaks of brightness. I watch Netflix on this device, and I have to say the dynamic range and accurate color on this device that it does offer, it is amazing. Suffice is to say, the Realme 10 Pro Plus device is one of the strongest suit. There are also a few industry first traits that the Realme has bragged about on the device. The first is the 2160 HD PWM dimming mode that supposedly maintain more accuracy colors at a lower brightness level. I can provide no metric measure to this, but I can say that at night I found the Realme 10 Pro Plus quite easy to use without being a burden on my eye. The second is the X-Touch anti-mistouch hologram, which in the company owns word intelligently optimized to reduce mistouch across the panel. A curved screen does introduce accidental touch, but during my usage of the Realme 10 Pro Plus, they were quite minimal. At the back of the Realme 10 Pro Plus sports a triple lens setup with primary shooter having 180 MP sensor. This is supported by 8 MP ultra wide and 2 MP micro shooter, while setup front is 16 MP selfie camera. Daylight shots are handled well by the sensor, and most phones in the mid-range segment can pull off good shots in those conditions. The Realme 10 Pro Plus is no different, with crisp and detailed photos on offer, but there is some highlight capping in very sunny condition. The ultra-wide sensor remained a bit spotty in terms of detailing. It also favors as much as a warm color tone and doesn't compensate very well for sunlight. On a positive side, there is a very minimal wrapping around the edges. As for the micro shooter, you can take halfway decent shot and get in good colors and detail, but with 2 MP resolution, the image can only look satisfying on a mobile screen. At night, photography capability on the device certainly impressed me a lot. Most of my shots were in the presence of an ambient lighting around the subject, but the phone's final outlook quite appealing. The extra exposure were adjusted, the colors maintained, the lens flare reduced, and detail not over processed. The qualities were amplified with dedicated night mode, which also added more detail in the shadow. Finally, the selfie camera facial over sharpening remains an issue, but apart from that, the device turned out to be respectable shots. Running under the hood, the MediaTek Dimensity 1080 SoC, which based on a 6 minimum manufacture process. Technically, the chipset is only a slight bump from the Dimensity 1000% on the device last year, but it still makes a reasonable good processing powerhouse. I ran several benchmarks to guard its ability and also how well it performed under the sustained load, and also the device deliver overall of a 514. Now these results are not the best in the segment, but for regular user, the Realme 10 Pro Plus pack more than enough ground. Also the device maintains an impressive 88% of its peak performance under sustained load, which is a big plus in my book. For gaming, I run PUBG, a new state, and the title run at a 60 FPS frames per second at an ultra graphics without major shuddering after a long usage. I would however lower the graphics for a more seamless experience. The phone also has up to 8 GB of LPDDR4X RAM with an additional of 8 GB available via virtual swap memory with 256 GB of UFS 2.1 internal storage. Coming to some of the other features on the device, there is an in-display fingerprint that works as advertised. 5G capabilities are present on the device with support for both SA and NSA brands whenever the device becomes available in your city. I also like how good the stereo speaker sound, especially depth being offered with audio while not cracking at higher volumes. Realme UI 4.0 based on Android 13 is running on the device, making it the first Realme phone to run the latest Android version out of the box. Most UI elements are not unlike Android 12, such as drop-down menu and quick settings. However, there are a few additions like audio control, recommendation, and an always on while playing from Spotify. The interface is not exactly clean, with a ton of Realme apps populating the home screen and app drawer. There is also an annoying window which pops up every time you download an app and recommends similar or trending apps like it. Other than that, the Realme UI 4.0 is a great phone and very easy to use. The phone comes with a 5000 mAh battery housing inside a super slim chassis. In terms of usage, I got around 6 hours of Realme 10 Pro Plus, and this included nearly 3 hours of Netflix and about an half hour of PUBG New State. I can safely say that the device will easily last you a full day and then some with moderate usage such as social media, Chrome browsing, However, if you do require a early top-up of 6-hour charging, it got your back. It can juice up the phone from 0 to 100% in less than 45 minutes, and that's pretty amazing. I think within its price bracket of 20,000 to 30,000 Rs, no other phone captured the imagination like the Realme 10 Pro Plus. Aspects like curved AMOLED screen definitely punch above the device weight. I also enjoy how it feels in my hand, like elegant piece of hardware not normally associated with any mid-range category. Now, the big question that everybody asking is, does it have a few flaws? Yes, of course, no device is perfect, and I feel that the Realme could have utilized a better ultra-wide shooter and made the UI cleaner. Hardware performance enthusiasts will obviously find more solace in options like the Redmi K50i. However, as an overall device, the Realme 10 Pro Plus really offers an aesthetic smartphone experience which will not disappoint its target audience. And for me, I give this phone like a 9 out of 10. It's a great phone. So anyways guys, we've come to the end of our video for today. If you guys like this video, please smash that like button down below. Also, please subscribe to the channel for more tech review and tech videos like this one. So anyways guys, let me know down in the comment section, what are your thoughts on the Realme 10 Pro Plus? Will you guys actually get it? Let me know down in the comment section. So anyways guys, before we go, as we normally said, have no rest until you're the best. It's me, your boy Corey Tech. Peace out.